Okay, I'll send someone over.
Trouble? Let me guess. City Line Tavern.
You best be careful, Sheriff. That Barneby Fraye, he ain't like normal folks.
Barneby Fraye. He's been terrorizing this town with this drug business of his. Tell you what, Annie, I'll be back in 5, perps in tow. Don't bother to call Deputy Doohickey.
You best wait for your deputy.
Annie, sometimes I think you nag me worse than my wife. This old man can take care of himself.
Don't let go. I've got you right where I want you, just so you know. I'm standing right behind you.
Which one of you fellers is Barneby Fraye? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're done pushing your drugs in my town. Now you pack your things and get.
Say, fellas, do you wanna get?
I'm not asking.
Whoa, Sheriff. That might be a bit of a problem. You see, me and my associates here, we're here on business. And business, it's been a booming.
There ain't no money to be made in handing out free drugs. I told you twice now.
Sheriff, you really think I'd be in this ho-dunk town with you country fucking bumpkins? There's no money to be made? Sheriff. There's only one good thing to come out these parts, and that's Johnny Cash. You see, I can relate to him. You see, Johnny Cash said, "When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns." Well, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Sorry about the mess, buddy. Why don't you clean this up for me?
Whoa there, bud. Didn't mean to scare you. Looking for the sheriff. He said he needs some help.
Haven't seen him, deputy?
Deputy? Arnie, you never call me deputy. Now, can you explain to me why his car's outside?
Okay. Sheriff came in here, started drinking. My buddy took him home. He asked me not to tell you.
That old man's long past retirement. Well, it's glad he's enjoying his free time a bit. Thanks, buddy.
Okay. I'll call you back shortly. Deputy, where you been? I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, hold your horse, little lady. What's going on?
The sheriff, he went off to confront Barneby Fraye by himself, and I told him to wait for you, but well, he hasn't been back since.
Hey, don't you worry about that old man. I probably just realized he can't drink as well as he used to.
What does that mean?
Arnie told me he had a few too many
No.
and passed out. Nobody picked him up.
There is no way. I'm telling you, he walked into a trap. You and I were on a call just as I got a call about Fraye. There is something really fishy going on here, too. I'm telling you.
All right, don't you worry. I'll go back to the bar and get some answers, okay?
Now you be careful. That Barneby Fraye, he's dangerous.
Ain't nothing I can't handle.
Get. Look, I've already told you everything. Now get out of here before things get any worse. It's bad, Doohickey. It's really bad. Sheriff came in here, a lot like you did, and they beat him. They beat him good. And no one did a damn thing about it. And what? They dragged him off somewhere. Where? I don't know. They just told me to clean up the mess. Look, it's worse than you think, Doohickey. It's not just the drugs. This is his town now.
Whose town?
Barneby Fraye's.
Look, if Fraye or any of his goons come back, you call me, understood?
No, look, Doohickey, he said if I said a word about this to anyone, he'd tie me to the bar and set this place ablaze.
I don't know. Big city, big problems. I'd like to be able to enjoy the sunset every once in a while.
What? You think we can't have big problems here? You're mistaken, son. Big problems aren't just a city thing. It's a life thing. You'll be tested soon enough.
Pull it together, Doohickey. You are the sheriff now. This town needs your protection.
They're here. Not Barneby Fraye, but his goons. Doohickey, any chance you could do this without shooting up my bar?
Put it on our tab, bitch.
Big boys, huh? Let's say we go back to the station. I got a few questions for you.
You don't know who you're fucking with.
Fucking with two big inbreds. Poison in my town. Working for Fraye. Kidnapped our dear old sheriff.
How's that for Mount Inbred, you cunt?
You see, we didn't kidnap your sheriff. We gutted him. Like a little pig. I mean, we've gutted women who didn't even cry and scream like he did. Pathetic.
Fuck you! Where's the sheriff? Fuck you! Okay. Where? Okay! He's dead! You don't mess with Barneby, you get a fucking away with it. No, stop!
Deputy, what the hell did you do?
It's Sheriff! Now clean this up!
Andy, some things are down at the bar. We're gonna need an ambulance. And, call the sheriff's to alert me, Milton. Tell him to bring as many officers as they can spare. Annie? Annie?
We'll be waiting for you, Sheriff.
Who is this? Where's Annie?
This is the man you've been looking for. And the Annie should be the least of your worries now. Now why don't you come down here and be a hero, Doohickey?
Barneby Fraye. I don't know who you think you are, but I'll go against my faith and reap your soul for the devil himself.
Ah!
Ladies and gentlemen, for our first item, we have the lungs of a 35-year-old vegan non-smoker. And ladies and gentlemen, for our final piece of the evening, the fruit of my genius, my magnum opus, the heart of the hero.
Don't let go. I've got you right where I want you, just so you know. I'm standing right behind you. There's no running. Only truth lies ahead of you. Just search for your soul. There's no changing the outcome. There's no let me in. Don't let go. Follow where you're now. I've got a good glimpse. Don't scream now, don't fight. The sick game we playing now. I'll find you, and so you know.